I spent $50 on this package containing a bunch of LEGO Star Wars and superheroes minifigures, and in this video we'll go through all of them one by one to find out how much they're worth. Let's find out if this was a steal or a complete scam. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, let's start off with the superhero stuff. And here's the main reason I purchased this bundle. It was because of this Croc. That's Killer Croc, and I believe he goes for about $30 to $40. So we're already almost back in our money with this figure. Then we have this Joker figure that was released in a few sets. I don't think it's worth much. It's like $3, I believe, last time I checked. This Joker figure is not worth that much either. It's about $4. We have the Joker Robber, another $3 to $4. You have this guy right here. Probably not worth that much either. And then we have this officer. That one I believe was released in probably one of the Joker sets. Then we have this guy. That's Deadpool, eh? Is it me or it's a fake Lego? Never seen that Lego before. No, it's a real one. How much do you guys think it's worth? No clue. We'll find out. I actually have no clue. I know this one's worth about $8. I've had it in the past. So once again, I saw that figure and I was like, all right, this one and Killer Croc are already some killer figs. And then we have this guy right here. Seems very damaged. So probably not worth much. We have a Batman figure worth about $2 to $3. We have Poison Ivy. Oh, and this variant's actually expensive. I don't remember seeing that one. That's like extra at this point. Hopefully we can, yeah, we can remove that. That's good. That was just like dust or whatever. But you know, this figure goes for about $30, I believe. So it's very nice to have it. In this condition, it's not the best, of course, but for the price I paid, I can't complain. And then we have this guy with General Hux's face. So not sure if it's the right figure, right gear, right torso for that figure, but we'll take it. And then we have this Batman with a completely damaged Joker head, so it's not worth much. But at this point, we're just looking at extra stuff. This is Ghost Rider's head, and this guy has a broken hand, so he's not worth much. And then we have Gordon. This one's about $4, I believe. So we still got some pretty cool stuff in there. I know these two pieces go with Poison Ivy, and then we got some random gear that we can add to Batman and some other figs, so we'll take it, can't complain. And then we had the broken pieces right here, so not sure what happened there. Maybe it got damaged during delivery because it was just in a bubble mailer, not a box. That's always possible. And then we do have this big Star Wars bundle, so let's find out what we have in there. Honestly, the pictures were very bad for this bundle, so I kind of blindly bought it, so we'll see if it was worth it or not. But I don't see anything super special. I do actually, that one's good. This is Sherwood and Way, but yeah, very damaged sadly. But even then, it's still a very cool figure, and just that piece, the cloth piece, is worth a lot. So I think we'll still be able to sell it, but maybe not as much as it goes usually, because it's $10 usually, or maybe even 15. So we might only get like $10 or $8 this time. And then we have Han Solo with the poncho outfit. Again, not in the best condition possible, so not worth that much. Here's Obi-Wan. That's a rarer version, but lots of bite marks sadly. So yeah, not looking too good for this bundle so far. The superheroes was really good though, but not the Star Wars stuff. But keep in mind, most of them are just extra money at this point, so it's not a big deal. We do have this Obi-Wan. We have Unkar Plot. This one goes for quite a bit. He's like $6 to $7, I believe, and he seems to be in pretty good condition, so that's a solid fig so far. That's probably the best one we've had. Then we have this guy right here. Sadly, I don't see the helmet for this clone trooper, and that pauldron is basically useless because it's all printed. It doesn't look good, but those two pieces and the head are worth a lot. But sadly, we don't have the helmet, so it's not a complete fig, so it's not worth much. Then we do have a Gungan soldier, and actually that's the warrior, so it's worth a lot more than the other ones. Hopefully I can clean that up, and if so, he's missing an eye though, so yeah, not in the perfect condition, but that guy right there goes for about $10 when it's in good condition. This is another incomplete fig, but the arm is really easy to replace, so not bad. This is the Droid Commando Captain, so it's an exclusive fig. It goes for about $5. And then we have these two right here. We have two Praetorian guards, and yeah, they're cracked. None of the figures are in super good condition, to be honest, so it's to be expected, but they go for about $4 each. Now that they're damaged, maybe less, but whatever. Everything's extra at this point. So we got this Sith Trooper with the wrong head. We do have some extra heads though, so it's that's not a big deal. Then we have Ray from Jakku, pretty cheap fig, $2 about that price. And then we have another Sith Trooper with once again the wrong head. He does have the printed legs though. And then what else? We have this Stormtrooper, and actually we do have his helmet right here, so that one's going to be complete with the pointed mouth pattern. We also have a BB-8, we'll take it. We have a Republic Trooper with the Sith Trooper's head, so that's fine, we'll just swap it with the other one. And he does look in decent condition. To be honest, this is probably the first fig that looked decent. And same thing here, we got a second one, but he's missing his helmet, sadly. Then we have a Super Battle Droid right here, the first variant. The new one was still not released in a bunch of sets. This one was released in a few sets, and it's not broken, so that's good. That's a $4 piece right there, so I'll take it. That's good. Then we do have some battle droids, and although they're not worth much, they're about $2 each. We do have 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, and we do have the missing pieces that are here, so that's perfect. We have about $14 worth of battle droids. That's another $2 right there. Then we have this battle droid. It might be worth a bit more. I haven't seen that one. That piece right here is really 10 for some reason, that arm. And then we have this guy right here. That one's actually in a set. I forget his name, but he's in a set. He's about $6. And then we have an OG Gungan Warrior. That's another pretty cool figure that goes for about $7. So even though there's a lot of damaged figs, there's just so many of them that I think it's still a worth it purchase in terms of Star Wars. Then we have this guy right here. That's not the right helmet though, because that's Red 5's helmet. Or am I wrong? Could be wrong. But we got this pilot from the Y-Wing fighter from Rogue One, and that one goes for about $8 when it's in good condition, so maybe a bit less in this case. And finally we have this Obi-Wan Kenobi figure missing his cape and a bunch of bite marks, so probably worth no more than $5. And the rest are just some random pieces. Hopefully I can get this extra foot for this astromech droid. I think I might have another one. Worst case scenario, I can just replace it. It's pretty cheap. But aside from that, we just have extra parts. Nothing too special about those. I mean, we got some couple blasters, so it's nice. But actually, this is the Praetorian Guard's weapon, so I can add it to them. But aside from that, it's just some random weapons, some lightsabers, some guns. So I guess we'll just add them to the clones and Jedi. So yeah, overall, I think we definitely made our money back. It depends how much we made in total. Overall, I paid $25 for each bundle. So the Star Wars was all right, just because of the volume of, and the number of figs. I think was still pretty good. But the superheroes was definitely a killer, so I can't complain. Let me know in the comments which minifigure is your favorite. I think mine's probably Sharut. I like that fig. Yeah, I'd say it's Sharut. Let me know what's yours in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, make sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe. And you can go ahead and watch this video next. It's going to be another amazing Lego Star Wars unboxing. I'll see you there. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.